Welcome back, my fellow collectors. I'm Jesse, and today I'm here to talk about the Prime 1 Studio Armored Batman figure. When I seen the non-armored, just normal BvS Batman, from the pictures, I fell in love. And then the second I saw the armored version, I fell double in love. So, first off, a little brief history about how I ended up at such an expensive item. I believe it was $2,199, or something like that. I put down a big deposit, and it came out months and months later. I ordered this around Christmas time, actually. I ordered them both at the same time. And since buying them, it's prompted me to get Superman and Wonder Woman. So, first off, Batman is number one in my world of fanfare, I guess you could say. Ever since I was a little kid, my mom introduced me to Batman 1989, just Batman back then. Now we have the term 89, but Michael Keaton was my Batman, and I've accepted every Batman as it came. As a little kid, I loved Batman Forever and Batman and Robin as well. Going back as an adult, they're a little... Batman and Robin was kind of a hard sit, but I'll still pop it on in the background when I'm working on something here and there. Just love Batman. Loved the Nolanverse. Loved The Dark Knight Rises, even though a lot of people gave it a lot of shit. I liked it. I love Tom Hardy. He's my man crush. He's probably still my favorite actor. And then it took us on to Man of Steel coming out. I was never a big Superman fan growing up. I was always aware of the Christopher Reeve movies, and I was aware of the character. I'd read comics of him here and there, and always thought Red Son Superman was the best Superman book I've ever read, which is odd because it's not really traditional Superman at all. It's if he was to land in Russia. But anyway, back to the Man of Steel. Zack Snyder made me fall in love with Superman. I've watched Man of Steel almost more than any other superhero movie. I enjoy the hell out of it. I don't care what other people say about it. I enjoy it. You have an opinion, and I have an opinion. Your opinion is no more right than my opinion. Man of Steel was amazing. So, when I heard that there was going to be a Superman sequel, I was all over it. I was, bring it on. And then when it came out that it was BvS, ooh, I got tingly. Batman is entering this new DCU. But I watched BvS the night it premiered with my girlfriend and some co-workers, and I absolutely loved it. I saw it 4 more times in theaters. I lived through all the hatred that people had for it. I didn't really understand it. I watch Marvel movies and I watch DC movies. I love all of them. I mean, I could nitpick here and there, but I'm someone who just enjoys them. With Iron Man, that introduced me to... I didn't really know much about Iron Man at all. And people would tell me, about him here and there, but I never ventured there. I read a little bit of him, and then when that movie came out, oh my god, I fell in love with Iron Man. I fell in love with all the Marvel Universe. I was never much of a Marvel guy. I liked Spider-Man because the first movie of Spider-Man hit real big when I was pretty young, and that movie sort of changed superhero movies in a big way. But back to it, I never understood the hate for BvS, and I never understood the hate for Suicide Squad. Loved Suicide Squad as well. My favorite part is Harley's origin with Ben Affleck, Batman. Oh, it's beautiful. But enough of the movies. Anyway, so I don't know where you're at in your collecting, where you're taking it, whatever. I found out about Hot Toys years and years ago. First one was the Dark Knight Joker, Heath Ledger. From there, started buying the 1/4 premium format Sideshow collectible statues, and then Prime 1 came around. And I know Sideshow made a couple legendary scale and those sort of things. But I never really ventured into it because they only had like an Iron Man, a Darth Maul. I always wanted them, but their price tag was so weird at the time. I even as a collector, I was like, oh my god, that's so much. But now, where I've gotten, a lot of people were like, how much are you spending on that? And I had no problem saying this Batman costs as much as a Honda Civic or the two of them together. And now I'm on the journey to pre-ordering possibly Superman and Wonder Woman. I want them all together. I think they're beautiful pieces. If you've never heard of Prime One Studio, welcome to Prime One Studios figures. They are gorgeous. I only own the Noel Batman, the BvS Batman, and the Armored Batman at this point. I'm talking about this figure a lot, like I've seen it in person already, and that's because I have. These are empty boxes right here. I actually had some family over, and much like the first time I opened the other Prime 1 Batman, I'll have to post the picture. I wasn't actually going to make like videos at that time, but it was just my girl like excited, like, oh, this is one of the most expensive collectibles you've ever bought. Well, besides my replica Darth Vader suit, that's something different. But she's like, she just wanted to film it. And this time I was like, I want to film this, but with the scale of this thing and the boxes and the chaos that goes with it, I felt like as I was opening it, I wasn't talking much about it. There was a lot going on. So I thought I'd just give a brief intro to the figure and tell you a little bit about him. And I'll probably run the opening footage at the end because I really want to get my Batman up on camera and show it to you first. If you skip through all this straight to then, go for it. I'm not sure exactly how I'll put it together yet, but we'll find out. So anyway, without further ado, let me pull out my Prime 1 Batman. Alright, so this will be the base right here. Let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Got the bottom. Oh no, this ain't the base at all. This was the last one to come too.
Yeah, it was.
Two. Huh. All right. So.
Oh, well, honey, you can look on it and see that that other one's the base.
Where?
The picture.
No,
No?
they're not sectioned out. This one might be that. Okay, this is the base. Right here. It looks like the same size, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very large. It's weird though, because on first look, those pieces in that box don't look like he's as big as the other one. Alright. So this is the base to the Armored Batman from BvS. I believe it's almost all that came in this. We have the same little facelets, little face guards, or little stands. Yep, same exact. The Batman and Batman and Superman one. Look at these. Double coat tissue tape. Alright, we'll move this over. And with all that silk again. Alright. So this is gonna have to be his legs. Alright. This is the top, and we got the cape in the back right here. We'll leave that till last to open. Alright. Oh, wow. Alright, I take it back. He's the same size. He looks it? Oh, wow. So there's the torso. Does he look the same size? Doesn't it look like he's smaller in a way? Looks like he's more condensed. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So I was wrong. The legs are in that first one. Let's go ahead and scoot him over. So we got the right foot. Damn. These are solid. The left foot. I feel I don't know. I feel like he's smaller. I feel like he's gonna be a little bit shorter. How does that? That foot is not going in there. It's just... Oh, there we go. The angle. I'm gonna check something real quick. Alright, maybe he's on board to be the same size. I don't know. I feel like he looks like he's shorter. I guess the only way we'll find out is put them together. Alright. So, after the legs, we put the torso on. Move this empty one back. Oh, he is heavy. Oh. is heavy. Oh. Alright, that pig's entering. And that pig. That one's in. Has a little bit of a wiggle to it right there. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. He's looking like he's going to be big now.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going to be the right size. It's weird, he only has the 3 plates right here, though. I know the Hot Toy did the same thing, but you can see him in some of the scenes of the movie, he's got all 4 plates on. Got a little bit of styrofoam back here. Oh, he is cool. Go ahead and come around to this side and take a look at him in the back. He's got all the pieces that, look back here. Put him all the way around. Look at his back. He's got the spinal armor. Oh. Alright, now I'm sold. Looking at those pieces right away, I was a little worried that he's going to be smaller. His armor looks like it's more form-fitting. Alright. So. Let's see here. Gonna put the belt around him. Some string from the silk. Alright, put it around this way. Oh, he's got some holes in the back here. And they match the holes on his leather belt where there's going to be some extra armor to go on him. Let's see here. So it hooks with some Velcro. And you can bend his spine piece out just a little bit. You're going to want to match these holes. Okay. So let's make this a little tighter. Alright, and there's going to be a piece of armor that hooks right over him. Alright, oh, that's cool. I wonder if... Oh, you know what? Wonder if this piece... Oh. Okay. I'm pretty sure that piece is meant to hide and fit down in. Let's take a look. I mean, this is the most detailed Armored Batman out there. The Hot Toy one is amazing, and the Sideshow statue is good too, but this, they don't compare compared to this one. This is, let's make sure the one has to do with that front piece. No, it just kind of shows. It's kind of just an aesthetic thing. Alright, let's find that armor that hooks on his back. This is the strap that goes over his shoulder. Here's his collar. Arms and head. Oh. So this will be it. Well, that's what the back of his belt looks like if anybody's been looking. Is it good lighting in here? Can you see that? So it's probably going to just insert right into the 2 holes. Alright, let's... Oh, okay. You just got to use a tiny, tiny bit of force. It makes me very nervous, especially with how much he costs. Okay. Oh, wow. It's got the suit on top of the body. There's parts where it's completely glued down, but it still has some give to it. All right. Let's see. So, go ahead and pull this out. Let's go ahead and put the lid back on and flip it over. Cape comes next. Oh, he's got like a big tarpish cape. Oh, it's a heavy cape. Very textured, oh, wow. To pick all those up. Oh, and it's all crusty at the bottom, all muddy. Can you see all those details on those little things? I have to take it into the light. Alright, we gotta hook these pieces on it. Alright. They were just... Were they... Let's see. I don't know if I'm just overlooking them. Or I'm lost. No? Alright. Maybe. There were on this. Oh, yeah. Right here. One of the little clips.
And the empty bowl.
Alright, so after a bit of a crisis, my mom noticed there's a tiny little hole up here in the corner, and the other little piece was stuffed up in there. So let's go ahead and get his cape clipped on. Ah, he's holding it in there tight. Oh, oh wow. Oh, just see what cool. Look at that. When I was building a Pepakura version of this, I felt like the legs looked like they were way too big, but looking at this, his legs are way bigger than his upper half. Alright, so now we gotta work this strap through and around the back. Alright, so that's this strap right here. Wonder if this actually, yeah, it looks like it works, but I wouldn't test it. Alright, so, oh yeah, nope, just kidding, they want us to take it apart. Alright, so, bring two of these to the top. Alright, so they want you to feed this through a slit in the cape. Feed these two around the bottom here. Alright. Oh, alright. So they want this to be down just a little bit. About right there. And these spread out. I'm sure something will hook up here. Let's see. Alright, now the collar. Very nice. Hopefully it's just magnetic, holds everything down. Oh, you gotta kind of spread it out yourself. And it doesn't really hook in the back, it just sits. So the front hooks, but the back definitely sits there. It's nice getting to see how all this goes together. Wondering if yes, the cape goes right under part of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's meant to overlap. So the head is actually in two different pieces. Look in here, you can't tell, but oh, just like that. Comes apart. We got a spot for batteries to go in. Let's go ahead and, oh, very nice magnetic pull. Get a look at it right there. Alright, I thought I had more double A's than that. We'll just go ahead and put his head on for now, and I'll get some double A's in there later. Oh, he's big. He's cool looking. Very cool. When I first saw the instructions, I was a little worried about this piece cut in half. I thought it might show, but they did a very good job hiding it. Alright. Get some batteries in there in a second. Let's go ahead and pop these arms on. So no connection to the upper and lower part of the arm, but you don't need it. I mean,
Are you posing?
no, he's set. This is how he'll be. Just like that. You can see each one of his little finger pieces. Wow. Wow, this is a good looking statue. Oh, seeing those faces after opening the normal bat suit and then seeing this one and the pieces, I got a little nervous feeling like the other one was a bit bigger. But in person, this one is just as massive, if not possibly a bit bigger. I mean, oh, it's a whole different dynamic. Everything looks so good.